are off. Zeb Munoz up the left sideline. Oh, throws a stiff arm there to number 18, Andrew Ruffin. Miller getting some pressure on his right, trying to scramble, throws, and that's caught. That's number 44, Tamar Miller, right up the right sideline, fighting for some extra yards before he is brought down. That is number 20, George Wilson. Miller with the handoff to Chapman. Chapman goes to his right, but then rolls back around to his left, and he finds a hole, trying to make a couple men miss. He's trying to spin back out, but he is brought down. That is number 4, Raymond Quo on the tackle, but 2 men in the backfield. Miller looking to pass, getting some pressure, rolls to his left, goes up the sideline, teeter-totters. Did they mark him out of bounds? For the Covington Heist, Darius Chapman gets the pitch, and he takes off, tries to find a running lane, and he is tackled, shoestringed. Miller drops back, Larson splits out, and Miller finds a running lane, and he takes off down the right side, and he is thrown out of bounds. That's number 3, Big Dale Hathaway. Drops back, looking, scanning the field, have all kinds of time as he unloads across the middle, and he goes up, catches the ball. And do they mark him out? Did he? Let's see. Let's get a replay on that if we can. So Miller scanning the field. He has all kinds of time. All sorts of time. Unloads over the middle. Goes up, catches, and he got 1 foot in. Did not get the second one. That was number 1. Him. Darrell Mitchell. Handoff to Chapman as he barrels his way forward for the touchdown. And there'll be a penalty on the field there as he hits the worm in the back of the end zone. The penalty, I believe, is going to be an unnecessary roughness call on Rayshawn Washington Jr., number 1. Chapman blocking. Miller got all kinds of time. Rolls to his left. Stops, getting some pressure, and he is sacked. And the initial hit there was number 17, Curtis Tobin. Sends a man in motion. That is Eric Hamilton. Fake jet sweep there, and that is a handoff to number 8, Theo Smith. Sending Hamilton in motion. Jet sweep there for Hamilton, but he is wrapped up, and he is hit hard. Wrapped up there by number 8, Jacob Hawkinson, and comes across the 30, makes one guy miss, tries to slide, ends up losing his balance there. Handoff to Chapman, and Chapman they got a gang of dudes back there on him. He's trying to fight his way forward though, but he is wrapped up by number 20, George Wilson. Along with Ruffin, as Miller's getting some pressure, and he's trying to find a way out. Makes one man miss, goes up the right sideline, trying to find a good block, runs right into the back of Tamar Miller, but he is fighting his way forward. And he was brought down eventually by number 1, Rayshawn Washington Jr. And that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Your score, Covington Heist 6, Queen City Crush 0. We'll be right back after these messages. Have a first down. Hunter Miller drops back looking to pass, unloads down the field, and that is a one-handed interception there by number 10, Adrian Solomon. What an interception there by number 10, Adrian Solomon. Lord have mercy. Let's take a look at that one more time. Miller unloads right across the middle of the field there, and he goes up. That is a one-handed grab. What a game, or a touchdown-saving interception there by number 10, Adrian Solomon, former Cincy Blaze player. In the backfield with Tyler Pennington. Walraven gets the pitch, and he is trying to find a running lane, but he is grabbed, and he's wrapped up and thrown down hard. That's number 80. Pennington fakes the handoff, turns around, scans the field, drops, unloads down the field, And that is an interception. That's number 2, Jaquan Jackson. The second, but it maybe did he? There's a penalty. Here. Caught. But I don't have a good look on it, but it looks like he did bobble it at first. Ball Riven with the fake. Oh. And yeah, they got me up here in the booth. I'm not going to lie. I thought they had the handoff there to Wall Riven, but that'll be a handoff to Wilson. Wilson finding his way up the right sideline. Lowers his shoulder. Lee Holmes in the backfield. That blank jersey, but he is wrapped up in the backfield and suplexed by number 29, Isaiah Jones. Pennington dropping back, scanning the field, getting some pressure, but he unloads across the middle, and that's a big catch and a bobble, but he ended up pulling down with it. That's number 8, Theo Smith. Smith crosses the 10. He's getting ran down. Can he make it to the end zone? Do they rule it a touchdown, or do they rule him as out at the 1? It looked like he stepped out on the 4. Could have been a weird spot. George Wilson with the big B button spin as he finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Queen City Crush. Hathaway with the throw. It is Ruffin finding his way up the right sideline. Makes one guy miss. Trying to stop himself and try to cut back around as he spins. But he's tackled by Dale Hathaway, and he's wrapped up on the play there by number 4, Raymond Quo. Hunter Miller, the handoff there to number... Powers with the handoff, almost dropped it there. And he is wrapped up and hit hard by a combination of number 1, Rayshawn Washington, and number 8, Theo Smith. Miller fakes the handoff, pulls it away, drops back, looking for somebody open down the field, and he finds one. That is number 1, Darrell Marshall. Him. Miller with the handoff to Powers. Powers finding his way up the left sideline. He's ran out of bounds. Handoff to Powers. Powers finding a hole, trying to do a spin, finds a way around the way, and he's going up the right side. There's a flag on the play. He's tackled by number 3, Dale Hathaway. Heist. That's DJ Larson with the fake handoff there. Hunter Miller dropping back, passing, unloading downfield. He's got an open man. And that is number 15, Amatrice Hall with the touchdown for the Covington Heist. Dale Hathaway in at quarterback as he hands off to Tyler Pennington. Tyler Pennington shovels it back, and Hathaway finds an open Mike Bell as Mike Bell takes off up the sideline, turns around with the peace sign as he high steps his way into the end zone for a huge Queen City Crush touchdown. Hunter Miller with the handoff there. Drops back, scanning the field, looking to pass, unloads up the sideline, and that's a catch by number 15, Amatrice Hall. Hunter Miller looking to pass. That's caught by number 15, Amatrice Hall, for another first down. Hunter Miller sending Hall in motion. Miller scans the field, looking to his right as he takes off up the sideline, trying to find his way into the end zone. And do they roll it a touchdown? They do. So he was able to find his way into the corner with Tyler Pennington. Tobin gets the pitch, and he's wrapped up. That's number 32. And they are looking to pass with 20 seconds left. Miller dropping back and unloading for a wide open Amatrice Hall, and it goes right through. Miller with an empty backfield takes a deep drop back as he unloads across down the field. And it is just out of reach there for number 18, Andrew Ruffin. Ruffin crossing the 50. Man, hits a man hard. Oh, man. That was number 10 on the receiving end of that one there. Number 10, Adrian Solomon on the receiving end of an Andrew Ruffin truck stick. Miller with the handoff to Larson. Larson trying to find a running lane, bounces to his left, takes off, has a lane, gets a good block as he finds a way up the sideline, and he's eventually ran out of bounds there by number 3, Dale Hathaway, but not after picking up a huge gain of yards. Both guys split out. Miller finding Powers. Powers with the catch. He steps out of bounds. Austin Powers in the backfield with Hunter Miller. Miller, hand off to Powers. Powers finds a way to run up the middle, but he is wrapped up there by number 17, Curtis Tobin. Backfield, Miller. Miller sends a man in motion. Miller keeps it for himself, trying to make number 91 miss as he makes a man miss. Gets tackled by number 1, Rashawn Washington, but not before he falls back first into the end zone for a Covington Heist touchdown. Mike Bell with the catch. Takes off. Bounces to his right, trying to make one man miss as he gets wrapped up from behind. That is number 18, Andrew Ruffin. Able to get off to the sideline there, so hopefully he's not hurt too bad. Tyler Pennington, quick throw there to number 10, Adrian Solomon, as he breaks away. Trying to find a running lane, but he couldn't. Pennington dropping back, handing off to Walriven as he barrels his way forward, trying to keep his feet chopping as he was met by number 80. Pennington dropping back, scanning the field, looking for a man downfield. That pass was caught. And George Wilson in the backfield. Hand off to George Wilson as he does another spin, but they're not going to let him get away with it that time. Tackle on the play by number 33, Trayon Kennedy. Goal here. Pennington, lone man in the backfield, getting some pressure. Finds his man. That's number 13, Mike Bell, as he fumbles the ball. And that ball is recovered by the Covington Heist. So Hunter Miller with DJ Larson in the backfield. Larson takes the handoff, goes up the right side, finds a breakaway room there. But he's ended up pulled out of bounds by a combination of Curtis Tobin and Dale Hathaway. That'll be just enough there for another Covington Heist first down. Dropping back, getting some pressure, feels it, rolls to his right. Big block there by number 19, Austin Powers.
Number 12.
Especially because the Crush could easily try to come back if they get the ball too many times. Hunter Miller almost getting sacked. Ends up throwing the ball downfield, and it's caught by Austin Powers, and he's dragged down. That's a handoff to Darius Chapman. Chapman high stepping, trying to find his way into the end zone as he does. That'll be a touchdown, Covington Heist. What do we got here? Has he got something going on underneath the field goal post there? But I think the Crush, I think their mindset today was, we're going to keep this one close. If not, we're going to, if we keep it close enough, we could probably try to pull this one off. What are your thoughts on the Explorers, and what is your, just without getting too much into how the weeds are done, you know, the game plan to prepare for a team you haven't seen yet?
Team play for the Ohio Legends semi-pro team, and their coach posts like little practice videos, and that's really all I've seen of them. And I can't really tell you I'm impressed. I can't really tell you anything because I haven't seen them play this style of football yet. And
not to interrupt you there, but that was a really good play there. The new quarterback in here for the Covington Heist is former Cincinnati Flex Arena player Maurice Lovett, and he just drops a dime there on number 15, Amatrice Hall.
For having
Come and chat with me, man. It's always a good time to talk to you, and we'll get back to the regular coverage here for this game.
Thank you, sir.
See you, buddy. And ladies and gentlemen, that is a touchdown for number 12, Hunter Miller, his third of the day. But let's take a look. Number 3, Maurice Lovett to the other quarterback. Number 12, Hunter Miller. And I'm going to be honest with you. I was told by Heist offensive coordinator Skylar Hurd, Lovett dropping back, scanning the field, looking, rolls to his left, thought he was going to run, but he throws just kind of a sidearm pass there to number 15. That's Amatrice Hall. Pennington dropping back, scanning the field. And that is a one-handed interception. That's number 8, Jacob Hawkinson, trying to find a seam up the sideline, but he was ran out of bounds, and there's a flag on the play here. Back there as well. Larson staying to block. Lovett looking downfield. There's a penalty flag on the field. Could be a holding call. And that pick is intercepted by, or that throw is intercepted by number 17, Curtis Tobin. But penalty flag on the field. Let's see what we got here. That's a fake handoff there to Larson as Lovett getting some pressure, trying to find a man. And that's caught by DJ Larson as he finds some running room. Gives a stiff arm, teeter-totters up the sideline. And he is in the end zone for a huge Covington Heist touchdown. Number 11. That's DJ Larson.
Number 11, DJ Larson. Pass complete to number 15, which is Hall. Covington Heist, 44. Queen City Crush, 12 by 37 in the fourth quarter.
Pennington pitches back to Mitchell. Mitchell trying to find a running lane. Trying to shake and bake there, but he is wrapped up and dragged down by number 0. That's Trayon Brooks.
Number 11, handoff to number 2.
Pennington rolling to his right, looking downfield as he unloads one, and that catch is caught. That pass is caught, ladies and gentlemen. That is number 0, Lavelle Anderson, putting some more points on the board there for the Queen City Crush as he hits the gritty. Covington Heist continue to be undefeated and move on to 2-0 on the year. And the Queen City Crush fall to 0-2 on the season. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chris Schreiber, and on behalf of the A7FL Cincinnati Division, we want to say thank you for tuning in and joining me today on this beautiful, beautiful Sunday for this game. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next week.
Before you turn on the ignition on your vehicle, remember, click it or you will get it.